There's a moment, just a few seconds, that can tell you everything about how a woman feels about you. It's not in grand gestures or dramatic words, it's in the way she says hello. Because when a woman truly likes you, her greeting holds emotion, intention, and a spark she can't quite hide. If you learn to read that moment, you'll hear what her heart is whispering before her mouth ever speaks. Have you ever walked into a room and a woman's energy just stops you in your tracks? You feel something, not just a glance, not just a smile, but a moment, a silent message, a signal. When a woman truly likes you, her greeting isn't just casual, it's intentional. It speaks volumes before words even come into play. Let's talk about the power of how a woman greets you when she's genuinely into you, because trust me, women don't just say hello, they say everything in how they say it. 1. Her eyes light up when she sees you. 2. This is the first giveaway. Her face changes the moment she spots you. There's a sparkle, a softness, a genuine warmth that flows through her expression. Her pupils may dilate slightly, her cheeks may flush, but most importantly, her eyes tell the story her mouth may never say. It's the look that says, "You being here just made my day better." It's not forced, it's not polite, it's emotionally charged. When a woman likes you, the eyes don't lie. Her gaze lingers just a moment longer. She's not just looking at you, she's looking into you. 2. Her voice becomes softer or sweeter. Pay attention to how she speaks to others, then listen to how she speaks to you. There's often a noticeable difference. When a woman greets a man she likes, her tone shifts. She may unconsciously raise her pitch slightly, slow down her words, or infuse them with emotion and melody. Her hi turns into a warm, inviting sound, like it's laced with curiosity and care. She may add your name at the end of it, "Hey you," or "Hi, your name." That personalization, that's no accident. 3. She moves closer or opens her body toward you. A woman's body speaks even before her lips do. If she greets you and steps in a little closer, angles her body toward you, or even subtly leans in, that's a sign. It's an invitation. It's her way of saying, "I want to be in your space." And if she does this while making consistent eye contact and smiling, she's letting her guard down, even just for that moment, because she feels safe with you. That's intimacy in the subtlest of forms. Don't underestimate it. 4. She mirrors your energy without realizing it. This one's powerful. When a woman is drawn to you, her body unconsciously synchronizes with yours. If you smile, she smiles. If you tilt your head, she may mirror the gesture. This isn't manipulation. This is biology. It's emotional attunement. It means she's in tune with you, even in the way she greets you. She may match your vibe, playful if you're playful, serious if you're serious, because she wants to connect, not just interact. 5. She finds a reason to extend the greeting. This is where subtle turns strategic. When a woman likes you, she often tries to make the greeting last longer. Maybe she adds a compliment, "Hey, you look really nice today." Maybe she laughs a little longer at your hello. Maybe she asks a question right after, "How's your day going?" Just to keep you around a bit longer. That extended moment, that's her way of saying, "Don't go just yet." It's not just a greeting anymore. It's a door she's opening, hoping you'll walk through it. Women don't always express attraction through obvious words. Sometimes the warmest feelings are wrapped up in the subtlest hellos. The key is to observe, not just listen. A woman who really likes you greets you differently. Her energy becomes softer, more magnetic, more tuned to yours. And if you're paying attention, you'll see it. You'll feel it. Have you ever walked into a room and felt something shift the moment a woman laid eyes on you? It's subtle, almost imperceptible if you're not paying attention, but it's there. A softness in her gaze, a flicker in her expression, a quiet message that escapes her lips before any words do. When a woman truly likes you, her greeting changes. It's not the same hi she gives to everyone else. It becomes a signal, a quiet but undeniable expression of interest, of curiosity, of emotional openness. And one of the first and most obvious signs is the way her eyes light up when she sees you. Not just a look of recognition, but a reaction that feels as if her entire mood has shifted simply because you walked in. There's something magical about a woman's eyes when she's drawn to someone. They carry emotion, energy, warmth, and a touch of vulnerability. When she truly likes you, her eyes will reveal it long before her mouth does. It's as if the world slows down for a moment, and her attention locks onto you with focus and intention. Her pupils may widen slightly, a subconscious response that even she may not notice, and her facial expression becomes softer, more relaxed, more open. The corners of her mouth might lift without her even realizing it. Her gaze might linger, not out of obligation, but because you've captured her in that instant. And it's not about staring, it's about depth. The kind of look that makes you feel seen, not just looked at. This is a moment that goes beyond physical attraction. It's emotional recognition. It's the silent admission of, I'm happy you're here. She may not say it, but her eyes do. They hold you, not in a possessive way, but in a way that draws you in. That moment when your eyes meet and something unspoken passes between you, that's her emotional greeting. It's a moment that doesn't require a single word, and yet it says everything. What makes this so powerful is that it's usually involuntary. She doesn't plan to react this way. It's not calculated, it's instinctual, natural, a response rooted in how you make her feel. And because it's not rehearsed, it's real. A woman who likes you can't help but show it in her expression. Her emotional guard drops just a little when you enter the room. Even if she's trying to hide her feelings, there's a flicker, a delay in her reaction as she catches herself. And that delay is telling. It means you've made an impact. And this isn't just about first-time encounters. Even in ongoing interactions, when a woman truly likes you, that light in her eyes doesn't dim. It may evolve, become more comfortable, more intimate, but it stays. It becomes part of how she welcomes you, not just physically, but emotionally. And sometimes, when she hasn't seen you in a while, that light becomes even brighter. There's excitement, warmth, and maybe even a little nervousness dancing behind her eyes, revealing how much she's been looking forward to seeing you again. For some women, this change in expression is immediate and unmistakable. For others, it's more subtle, a gentle shift that requires you to be present and attentive. But either way, when a woman truly likes you, the way she looks at you in that first moment says more than 1,000 conversations could. Her eyes become a window, not just to her feelings, but to her intentions. She's letting you in, just a little, just enough for you to feel it if you're looking closely enough. This kind of greeting isn't loud or dramatic. It's soft. It's sincere, and it's one of the most honest expressions of attraction you'll ever receive. When a woman genuinely likes you, the way she speaks to you transforms in ways that might seem small, but they are deeply meaningful. Her voice becomes her most powerful tool of connection. You see, it's not just about what she says, it's how she says it. The tone, the pace, the softness, the playfulness, or even the hesitation in her words all reveal more than you might think. When she greets you, her voice often changes. Without her even realizing it, it becomes lighter, warmer, and more emotionally tuned. It's her subconscious way of drawing you in, of making you feel safe, welcomed, and important in her world. Compare how she talks to her friends or strangers to how she talks to you, and you'll often notice a shift. If you pay close attention, you might catch her voice lifting slightly in pitch. It's not always extreme, but it's there. A softening, a gentleness that wasn't present when she greeted others. This is her body's natural response to someone she likes. It's an emotional adaptation. Her voice is reflecting how she feels internally. She's excited to see you, but she doesn't want to overwhelm you with it. So it leaks through in subtle tones and tender greetings. There's also a slowness sometimes, not because she's unsure, but because she's savoring the moment. She doesn't want to rush past the opportunity to connect with you. Her hi might stretch just a little longer. Maybe she adds your name to it, hi you, or hey, with a softness that makes you feel like that greeting was reserved just for you. And in many ways it was. She might laugh as she says hello, even if there's nothing funny. That laughter, it's not about comedy, it's about comfort. It's nervous energy wrapped in delight. It's the heart skipping ahead of the mind. That little chuckle is her way of expressing affection in a light-hearted way. Sometimes she doesn't even use full words. A playful hey or a drawn-out hee-ha says more than a formal greeting ever could. She's not trying to be proper. She's being emotionally expressive. She's letting her feelings color the way she sounds. It's her way of breaking the walls of regular conversation and entering a more intimate space with you. And if you notice her adjusting her voice based on your energy, matching your calm with calm, your enthusiasm with her own spark, that's emotional mirroring. She's tuning into your frequency because she wants harmony with you. Even when she's shy or nervous, her voice gives her away. You might notice a slight tremble, a breathy tone, or a sudden switch in volume. These things aren't mistakes. They're signs of vulnerability, of care, of emotional openness. Her guard is lowered around you, even if just for a few seconds. That greeting becomes more than a formality. It becomes a moment of exposure. Her voice reveals the presence of anticipation, sometimes even longing. And in those moments, the way she says hello becomes as meaningful as the feelings she hasn't yet said aloud. It's also in the words she chooses. If she says something kind immediately after greeting you, a compliment, a genuine question about how you are, a comment about your appearance or mood, that's her way of extending the interaction, of making her hello last longer. She doesn't want the moment to end too quickly. Her voice becomes a bridge, a way of reaching out to you emotionally without crossing any obvious lines. It's safe but sincere, gentle yet powerful. When a woman likes you, her greeting becomes layered. Every syllable, every inflection, every pause is saying something her heart might not be ready to say out loud yet. And it's in her voice that you'll hear what she's still figuring out how to express in words. When a woman truly likes you, her body begins to speak long before her mouth does. One of the clearest ways she expresses interest is through physical proximity and body orientation. It's instinctual. It's not something she plans or calculates. It's an energy, a natural pull toward the person who makes her feel something. Even if she can't quite put her finger on what that something is, the moment you walk in and she moves closer, even if just by an inch, you've already begun to affect her space. This movement might be subtle. She may not even realize she's doing it, but it's real. When she leans in as she greets you, or even positions herself so that her body faces yours, she's giving you access, signaling that she's emotionally and physically open to your presence. These moments aren't loud or dramatic, they are quiet expressions of comfort and curiosity. If she greets you and shifts her stance so that she's squared toward you rather than angled away, she's saying with her body, I'm here with you, I'm not turning away, I want to stay a little longer. Women often communicate their deepest feelings through posture. It's a language that doesn't require translation, it just needs attention. That simple lean, that barely noticeable step forward, or that slight tilt of the head, they all work together to make the greeting feel intimate, intentional, and safe. Then there's the way she uses her personal space. When a woman doesn't like someone, she keeps a buffer. Her body creates a boundary, even when her words are polite. But when she likes you, that boundary begins to dissolve. She may step inside your comfort zone or allow you into hers without hesitation. She might stand just a little closer than necessary, not in an intrusive way, but in a way that suggests familiarity, that says, I want to be near you. Proximity is powerful. People move toward what they're drawn to, and women are no different. Look at her feet, too. Often overlooked, they tell the truth. If her feet are pointed toward you when she greets you, even if her upper body is turned slightly, it's a sign of genuine interest. It means she's grounded in your direction. She's present. Her body, even unconsciously, is aligning itself with you. And if she mirrors your posture, crosses her arms when you do, shifts her weight when you do, even breathes in rhythm with you, it's emotional synchronicity. It means she feels connected or is hoping to be. Now consider what she does with her hands. Does she fidget, touch her hair, or smooth her clothes when she greets you? These actions, often mistaken for nervous habits, are signs of self-awareness. When a woman likes someone, she becomes more conscious of how she presents herself. She may fix her appearance as a way of managing how you see her, not out of vanity, but out of desire. She wants to be her best in front of you. That small brush of the hand through her hair, the way she adjusts her jacket, or the way she touches her neck, these are all ways she channels that nervous energy. And sometimes she'll make light, non-intrusive physical contact when she says hello. A gentle touch on the arm, a playful nudge, a brief hand on your shoulder. These are bold gestures in a subtle form. They say, I feel comfortable enough to break the barrier between us. And she won't do that with everyone. That physical openness, that bodily invitation, it's a whisper from her deeper self. It's her way of letting you know you're not just seen, you're felt. Her entire being acknowledges your presence. And that greeting, wrapped in movement, in nearness, in unspoken gestures, becomes more than just a hello. It becomes an experience. When a woman truly likes you, one of the most powerful yet often unnoticed signs is the way she begins to mirror your energy. It's a silent language, a psychological alignment that happens when someone wants to feel closer, more connected, more in sync with you. This mirroring can begin in the very first moment of a greeting. She might not even realize she's doing it, but her body, her voice, her rhythm begins to reflect yours. If you approach her calmly and greet her with a relaxed tone, she may instantly soften her own demeanor to match. If you smile, she'll almost always smile back, not because it's polite, but because something inside her wants to harmonize with you. This synchronizing of energy is not just about body language, though that plays a big role. It's also emotional. If you're excited, she picks up on that excitement and lets it ripple through her. If you're quiet or introspective, she'll match your quiet. This isn't performance, it's presence. It's a woman adjusting her frequency to meet yours, not to impress, but to connect. You see, when a woman is indifferent, she doesn't shift herself to match anyone. She stays in her own zone. But when she likes you, she steps into your emotional space, almost like she's trying to walk alongside you without needing to be asked. You might notice this in the way she speaks. The pace of her greeting may mirror yours. If you say hello with a smile and an upward tone, hers might echo that same pattern. If you're more grounded in how you speak, she might respond with a calmness that wasn't there a moment ago. Even the way she uses words can shift. She may start adopting your phrases, your slang, your jokes, little pieces of your identity subtly woven into hers. It's her way of saying, I get you, I see you, I want to be in your world. There's something incredibly intimate about being mirrored. It means someone is listening not just to your words, but to your essence. A woman who likes you will listen with her whole being. She pays attention not only to what you say, but how you say it, and she responds accordingly. She's tuned into you emotionally and physically. If you lean in slightly, she might lean in too. If you laugh, she's right there with you, sometimes even before the punchline hits. This kind of emotional alignment creates chemistry. It's a dance where no one teaches the steps, but both people seem to know them anyway. And it's not just about copying your behavior, it's about resonance. If she greets you with a smile that mirrors the exact warmth you gave her, it's because she felt it and wanted to reflect it back. If she adopts a similar posture or starts gesturing like you do, it's her subconscious way of saying, I feel close to you. And closeness isn't always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it shows up in these tiny echoes, in the way her body leans when yours does, in how her head tilts when you do, or in the timing of her responses. Mirroring during a greeting also shows trust. A woman can only relax into that kind of reflection if she feels safe, if she feels seen. That's why it's such a powerful sign. It means she's not just present in the moment, she's investing herself in it. She wants you to feel that you're on the same wavelength. That greeting, that simple hello, transforms into something charged with mutual energy. It becomes an unspoken promise of connection, a gesture of emotional availability that words alone could never convey. When she greets you in this way, with her presence echoing yours, she's telling you that her attention isn't casual. It's focused, attuned, and quietly deeply interested. So the next time a woman greets you, don't just listen. Observe her tone, her body language, her presence. They all hold clues. Because when a woman truly likes you, her hello becomes more than a greeting. It becomes a window into her feelings, a quiet confession wrapped in gestures and glances. Pay attention to the energy, not just the words. In that simple moment, she may be telling you everything you need to know, without ever saying a single thing outright.